leftover makeup. Hey guys, today for a video I decided we'd go through a few little memories. A few years ago, I'm not sure exactly how long ago I made it, maybe it'll say inside, but I made a time box, as I called it, but it's actually more like a time capsule. AJF's time box, because AJ rocks, because my name is Alexis Joanna. At the time, I wanted my nickname to be AJ. That's how tomboy I was. So I made this time capsule. It had a few important things in it that I thought were important. It's in a shoebox for my mom's shoes, but I just covered it in paper so I could make it look cool. So let's open this baby. Here it all is. It has probably been years since you have seen this stuff. Alexis JF. So, enjoy. Okay, so this top picture, I took a photocopy of it so I could put it back in or so I could take the actual copy out. But I found the actual copy just a minute ago when I was searching for this. So, this is a picture of years ago. I don't even know how old I was, but my brother might not have even been born yet because he's not in the picture. But my sister and I went to the mall together and took pictures in one of those photo machines. She's not going to be happy with me for showing these, but there you go. That one's my favorite. And there. Next is a comic book that I made. Doesn't say a year, but I'm going to go ahead and guess 9 or 10. And it was called Pajama Girl, which is a character I made up by myself. See, this kit that I got when I was 9 or 10 for Christmas. It was a comic. You can make your own comic book. It came with markers and stuff, and you can make your own story. And it came previously made to have different squares and scenes and stuff. There, I was 9. It says at the beginning. Hi, I'm Pajama Girl. My secret identity is a 9-year-old named Alexis. And then there's Blanket Boy. Peter's character says, "Hello, I am Blanket Boy. My secret identity is an 8-year-old named Peter." So there's the first thing to introduce the two characters, and there's Pajama Girl. It's a 9-year-old drawing, you know. I have to admit, this facial expression is pretty fantastic. Like, look at those eyebrows. That's attractive. I trapped Blanket Boy in his own blankets. Literally, it goes, "I shall put everyone to sleep. Not on my watch. Not you again. Yup, you're so stupid." And after a lot of name-calling, suddenly Pajama Girl, me, has a giant pencil in her hand and says, "Where did you get that?" And it goes, "From the narrator." And I point the eraser towards him, and he screams, and I erase him with the end of the pencil. "And please, I beg of you." "Nope." Keep erasing. And then I go and I get all my friends out of the blankets. And after school, I go to throw a rock at a tree, and suddenly from behind me I hear boom, and Blanket Boy is there again. "Not you again." "Yes, and this time I should win." "I don't think so." And I suddenly pull a hairdryer out of my pants, I guess, and I blow him away with it. And the day is saved thanks to Pajama Girl. And I say, he really got blown away. The first version of Pajama Girl actually mentioned in it is both Andy and Carter. So there you go. Yeah, that's pretty much all that's really interesting in this one, except for the fact that I have a dream vortex where I can go into people's dreams, and that's how I save them. Because they're having nightmares, and I fix their nightmares and make them good dreams. Which is pretty creative if you think, for a 7-year-old, you know, going into people's dreams and fixing them that way. I think I'll write a story about that. And the coolest looking bedroom ever. A dream box that I literally never used. I painted a pencil case to say dream because I wanted to put my dreams in it, but never did. See, now this used to have a lock and key on it. And I know for a fact that the boy I really liked at the time, which was in grade 4, he has the other key to it. I gave him the key to my diary, which isn't even a diary, it's actually my best book. So I wrote about my best friends and my sister. Stephanie F. This is my sister. She is 15 years of age and in grade 9. She has had many boyfriends, and I know why. because she is beautiful and smart. Now that, you have to admit, is adorable. I said she had a lot of boyfriends because she's beautiful and smart. Love you, Steph. The second one, which is the other entry, which is the guy who was he my boyfriend at the time? He wasn't my boyfriend yet, but I really liked him and he really liked me, and we were like, ooh. He gave me a necklace when we were dating that was a locket that had SpongeBob and Patrick on it that were best friends, right? And there was a pink heart and it was pink chain. The pink locket part actually fell off when I was on a sea-doo. So, oddly enough, I still have the chain. So you can see it's still somewhat pink. And it also has the other key on it. Oh, look at that. It still fits. I'm gonna wear that to school tomorrow and show him. Connor, and his last name. I don't think he wants me to say it. He is almost like this far away from being my boyfriend. Literally, I wrote a little line on the paper. It says, this far away. This long of a line away from being my boyfriend, and he is responsible, trustworthy. I think he's sweet and smart. He's 9 years old. In the picture, he is 7, because there was a picture in here. He likes to sing and dance. He is different from other boys. Speaking of, actually, he has a new channel. He just started Let's Plays, and he made a Minecraft Let's Play. He just started. Don't give him a hard time. But he's actually I have a feeling he's going to be quite funny, and we're going to be doing a Let's Play together soon as well. So, link to his channel will be in the crotch bar. This is a Polly Pocket. She's not wearing any clothes except for her underwear, and her hair comes off. At the time, I really didn't like this Polly, but I got rid of all the other ones, so I wanted to keep at least one of them. I used to adore Polly Pockets, and actually at one point there was one that I used to carry around with me at all times in my pocket and dress her like me every day, so it was like carrying myself around in my pocket, which is weird. Who else remembers these? Because they were the best things ever. Yeah. My family used to have a cat, and his name was Chico. And he never used to play with toys, really, except for the occasional, like, jingle ball thing. But I have this from before he ran away. This is a cassette tape that has a joke on it from when I was really young. I think I was probably like 5-ish, something like that. And I went on the radio, because there's a radio station around here in my city called The Wolf, and they used to have these things where every morning they'd have kids phone in and tell jokes, and then the best joke would win whatever, right? This is the recording that we did of my joke, which is scribbled out right there. You can see it says Lexi's joke, but right there it also says Steph, which is my sister, so I don't know what she did to it. She might have taped over it, who knows. Here's another book that I wrote. I'm not going to read this one. I'll just tell you what it's about and maybe show you a picture or two. It's called Tell Us When You're Lonely, and here's the cover. I was in a art class that taught us how to write books and how to make storyboards and stuff. This was in 2006, so I was 10 years old, and it was this popular girl in high school who had a little brother who used to fall asleep on the playground. Other girls, like, going, oh, why can't I be her? And this other girl who was, like, her best friend that was like, oh, your dress is beautiful, like, every day. And then, and the quarterback of the team used to absolutely love her. Everyone started to love this new girl, besides the really popular girl. And the popular girl goes home depressed and sad and crying, and she goes back to school the next day, and she thinks no one will listen, so she's crying, and she walks to school, whatever, and her old friends see her, and they're like, oh no, what's wrong? Sorry, are we still friends then? And she's like, yeah, still friends. And then it says at the end, be truthful to everyone, even yourself. What a smart kid I was. I have a diary from 2005, so I was 9 years old. Oh, the only really interesting story in here was the 13th of November 2005. I wrote, Holly moved away. I hated her to leave, but I'm over that because I'm proud of her, and she didn't cry. Name tag with ice cream, a cheetah, a sun, and a heart in my name, and made out of felt, and I don't know why it's a thing. A tiger lily. You see what I did there? It's made out of pipe cleaners, and I don't know why, but it is, and it's kind of awesome. This is a cat. There's another random key in here, and I don't know what it's for, but it's there. And lastly, I have a bunch of pictures in here from Disney World. That is me when I was 7. Nice hair, Lexi. That's attractive. Here's my baby picture, guys, in case you ever needed to see that, which you really didn't. In grade 8, I dated this boy named Austin, and he was a really good friend of mine. He still is a very good friend of mine. And this is a picture of him from grade 8 that he gave me that I really liked. It is a picture from August of 2009 when he was 13 years old. There you go. Yes, Austin, I still have that. Don't judge me, I just found it today. This is a picture of me and my best friends in grade 8. As you can see, Kilo is right there next to me, my friend Leela is right next to her, and my other friend Dolly. Here's my school card from grade 9. That's attractive. Braces and glasses. So those are the things that I'm leaving in it today. So if any of you thought that was interesting, let me know. If you have any memories from your childhood, let me know down there, because that'd be really cool to hear. And yeah, the link to Connor's channel will be down there as well. And thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna go do that Let's Play with Connor now. Bye guys. Peace, love, and friendship is magic.